Good evening, everyone. I'm Rawan Qaraish, and I'll be working with my colleagues Ahmed and Yusuf to choose the best investment idea, in our opinion, for the Merlin's Entertainment. Now, to begin with, I personally have reached my best three ideas, which were the shopping mall idea, cinema theater, and movie production. Now, I'll start off by explaining briefly each idea. To begin with, the shopping mall idea was basically to give people a diverse method of entertainment and also for people who do not enjoy parks. For example, the Merlin Entertainment is all about parks or theme parks, Legoland, Sea Life. Now, there are people who may not really enjoy things like that. However, they would also want a shopping mall for the convenience of just pleasing everyone and for everyone to be able to enjoy it. So therefore, I thought of the shopping mall idea as a way to help us achieve that. Now, the second point is about the movie production. A movie production is basically about filming a movie under the production of Merlin Entertainments, and this would help us make money because we would obviously have people who come and watch the movie. Therefore, it would help us achieve the strategic goal of making profit, and also family entertainment, as we're offering them a movie. Now, last but not least, the cinema theater idea, which is to provide other methods of entertainment, such as the shopping mall. There are not many people who would want to go to parks or things that are more adventurous or energetic, rather than just want to go have a chill and a calm time watching a movie. Now, after I have read all my three ideas, I have come to the conclusion that my best investment idea, which was the cinema theater, as I mentioned above, it aligns with the Merlin strategic goals, which is to make profit as well as family entertainment. Now, I have made this analysis, or I have made this conclusion based on some analysis, which were as follows. First of all, which was the De Bono's 6 thinking hats. And this is basically, okay, so first of all, I've thought of the 3 different hats, which were the white hat, the yellow hat, and finally the green hat. To begin with, the white hat, the cinema theater would be a combination of different movies, which will allow people to have a diversity of options. As I mentioned above, there are not many people who would enjoy other entertainment methods. Therefore, we would offer the cinema for them to come and enjoy that. Moving on to the yellow hat, an advantage or a benefit to the cinema theater as an investment idea would be that it would help us align to the strategic goals, making profits, and implementing the family entertainment idea. Now, finally, the green hat idea would describe the idea of the cinema theater, which would basically involve a mixing match of an existing product, which is the Madame Tussauds Museum, and we would combine it with the new idea of the cinema theater, where we would display basically a movie of the wax figure lives, celebrity lives, into a movie to display it to people, so people understand what the wax figure is about or their lives. So basically just show them a movie. Now, moreover, to the next point, which is the break-even analysis. So after I have completed some calculations regarding the revenues and expenses and the customer satisfaction, I have come to the conclusion that the cinema theater idea would be the best when achieving the strategic goals. Now, I'll be moving on to my colleague Yusuf.
Hey there, my name is Yusuf Mahmoud, and today we're going to discuss my ideas for the investment for Merlin's Entertainment. So, using simple and casual brainstorming techniques, a total of 15 ideas of investment were brought up to the discussion, and I'm not gonna lie, all of them were worthy of investment. However, 2 of these ideas stood out, which were the Project Eye of Horus and a Legoland branch in North Africa. However, after further analysis and after thinking through, The Eye of Horus scored skyrocketing numbers in each and every test that was run onto the idea. And by asking a sample of people in the streets of Cairo, clearly the fan favorite was the Eye of Horus. So this project, the Eye of Horus, is basically a Ferris wheel similar to the London Eye, which oversees the Sphinx, the pyramids of Giza, and the majority of Cairo in a fusing experience that fuses our history and our past with the present that we are living in right now. So a multiple of evaluation professional techniques were used in order to pick this idea as the best idea. Like, for example, the bonus hats, the funnel solution, the choice diagram. And when we as a team, when we used the bonus hats, the blue hat showed that Merlin already knows how to establish this project, knows how to go through with this project. They already have the tech for it, as they tried it out before in the London Eye, and it turned out as a huge success for them. So they already know how to do it. The yellow hat, which is the optimism hat, showed the very big opportunity that lies within the hands of Merlin, as they are entering a totally new market with a totally new customer base in an entirely new region. And this only means one thing for Merlin, which is high market share, low competition, and more money. So also the red hat showed that the people of Egypt and the neighboring countries will go ecstatic over this project, as it is the first of its kind in all of Africa, really. Moreover, when we used the choice module in evaluating the idea, it scored 5s in hunger for success, in options for action, and in the end game. And it scored all 4s in the remaining categories. Also, when we use the funnel solution, the Eye of Horus scored the highest numbers in terms of ease of implication, in terms of alignment with the strategic goals. So it's all good news for Merlin, really. Moreover, this idea is guaranteed to cover its expenses and generate a lot of profit. And a meeting with other group members will take place shortly after this video that will further discuss and elaborate on the idea, the details of it, the financials of the project, and everything. And it will show a depreciation analysis that we as a team went through in order to know the right amount of time that the machine can run on without having the risk of being overly consumed, as this can lead to huge expenses in reparation. So we want to eliminate these risks at all. And finally, this huge project will serve as one of the main attractions in Egypt and in all of Africa, because it simply offers a glimpse of history like never before. And throughout the process, it will definitely create lifelong memories for the families visiting. And this is one of the most important, maybe it's the most important strategic process. It will definitely create lifelong memories for the families visiting. And this is one of the most important, maybe it's the most important strategic goal for Merlin's Entertainment. So I hope this idea really gets to your minds. This was Yusuf Mahmoud, and this was my idea for Merlin's investment. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ahmed Al-Arayi, and today I will be talking about the best investment idea for Merlin Entertainment. So first of all, after analyzing the 15 ideas for Merlin Entertainment, I came up with the best 3 investment ideas, which is the Parade, Ski, and the Legoland in new locations. However, during the video, I will focus on one main idea, which is the Parade, the best idea. After analyzing the best 3 ideas using the bonus 6 hats, solution funnel, and the break-even analysis, and finally the choice model. The parade idea was the best among the others. So first of all, in the bonus analysis, I found out that this is the best idea, as firstly, using the blue hat, that all the tech has been already tested and approved by customers through the parade show in Disneyland, and it is one of the most important show for the people during this day. Moving on to the second hat, which is the yellow. So the yellow hat, a new customer, based in a brand new location with mission. And finally, using the red hat, that it would give locals and tourists a new experience at a different activity, which would be mesmerizing. Moving on to the solution funnel, the parade idea scored the highest among the other ideas. It has also the highest impact on strategic goals, and the second highest in customers' acceptance. In addition, I chose this idea to be the best based on the break-even analysis. After I conducted the required calculations and came up with the expenses and revenues required to initiate the project. Also, I have calculated the estimated number of customers per day, per month, per year, which is 1,800 customers per day, and the activity will cost between 200 and 300 Egyptian pounds. Moving on to our last point, which is when evaluating the idea using the choice model, it showed that this is the best idea since it has the highest control over outcome and the highest hunger for success. Also, it scored a 4 in internalization of responsibility and of understanding the consequences. Finally, it also scored the highest mark in terms of fitting the end game. To conclude, after taking out all the analysis, which is the solution funnel, the break-even analysis, and the choice model, and the bonus 6 hats, I found out that the best idea was the parade, as it projects the highest revenues and scored the highest score, while aligning with Merlin strategic goals and objectives. After we came together as a group, we decided that the best investment idea from the 3 ideas, the Eye of Horus, Cinema 3D, and the parade, the best idea was the Eye of Horus. This idea would help us reach Merlin's strategic goals, which is to make profit and achieve family entertainment. We came to this conclusion by using both theories about the break-even analysis and the bonus 6 hats.
To begin with, we chose this idea based on the break-even analysis. After we conducted the required calculations and came up with the expenses and revenues required to initiate this project, we also calculated the estimated number of customers per day, per month, and per year, while estimating the required amount of power that the machine can run on without being overly consumed.
Going on to the next point, by viewing the bonus 6 hats, we found out that this is the best idea. As firstly, using the blue hat, all technologies have been already tested and approved by customers through the London Eye and Dubai Eye projects. Also, using the yellow hat, a new customer base in a brand new region with no competition. And finally, using the red hat, that would give locals and tourists a new view of Cairo and the pyramids, which would be mesmerizing. To wrap it all up, after taking out all 3 analyses, the bonus hats, break-even, and solution funnels, we found out that this is the best idea, which is the Eye of Horus, as it projects the highest revenues while aligning with Merlin's strategic goals and objectives.